Is that a no? Is that emphatic enough? I'm not quite sure. 100th Premier League start of City for Kyle Walker, and celebrated with a goal against his former club. Well, he didn't really celebrate because it's his, as he said there, it's his team.
Yeah, well, you know what? He's had a really good start to the season. He's actually got himself back in the England team, hasn't he?
It's been great.
That's how well he's done. As you said, 100th Premier League game today for City, and what great skill from Sterling, wasn't it? He was brilliant, by the way, especially first half, looked really sharp. I remember him scoring one like this in what, I think it was a North London derby many years ago, and he's got a good strike, and I'm surprised he doesn't get more, but he'd be well pleased with that, going back to his home club. I don't think his mum and dad would be best pleased, but anyway. No, he's...
I don't know, surely your son comes first.
That's true. He's been brilliant.
Yeah.
I certainly wouldn't want to play against him.
No, they needed a goal, obviously. They're short on natural strikers, obviously. Guerrero and Jesus are both injured at the moment, and Ferran Torres is filling that void. How did he do?
He did well. He played there in the week and got a goal against Marseille. The best compliment I can give to him is that you wouldn't think he was a winger. He came as a winger from Valencia. He's got lots of skill, but that was a great run to the near post and got his head on it, and good save. This was another good run. For once, De Bruyne didn't spot the right pass because he was in. But what he did, I think, is he stretched the game really well, which gave Mahrez, De Bruyne and Sterling the space to... Another good run, by the way, down the channel there. And look, he doesn't stop, gets himself back in the box, which is where you want your number 9, in the middle of the goal, trying to get on the end of crosses. And as I said, he was giving space to the others by keeping the pitch long and causing the Sheffield United defenders problems with his runs. And he didn't stop. You know, his energy's really good. I think he's got to do a bit of work on his weak foot, his right one there, a little bit of a swinger. But certainly played that role as well as a normal striker would. Another great run down the channel.
So good, the cameraman missed half.
Yeah, too quick for him. But yeah, I think at the moment, needs must. Yeah. And he's as good as anybody they've got at the moment to play that role.
I think it's easy to see what Sheffield United's problem is. They've only scored 3 goals this season, 2 of which were penalties, and there's obviously some statistics there. Why are they not scoring?
Well, I'm going to show you 3 examples why. Yeah. And as a centre forward, it'll drive you absolutely bonkers that these balls are not coming into the box. I mean, the first thought is to knock it sideways. Not once does anyone, Sheffield United player, not Baldock there, not Ampadu there. Look at the forwards they've got. It's not as if they're not committing men forward into the box. They go from the right-hand side, don't even think about putting it into the left-hand side. Max Lowe, first thought is I'm going to knock it sideways. He should open his body up there and at least have a look to try and put the cross in, because there's 5 players in the box there. Again, same thing. No, I think I'll just knock it short. There's no point the forward's been in there if the ball's not going to go in. Exactly the same thing again. Why can't... Look at Brewster. Look at his run there. He wants that ball whipped across the near post. You've got 2 £20 million strikers in there, Brewster and McBurney, who had no service whatsoever because of the reluctance to put balls in. This time, Sander Berge can put the ball in again. Look, 4 or 5 players in there. Whip it in. Someone will get on the end of it. Put it into the danger area. But no, they're just not going to do that. And that's why Sheffield United will continue, and they won't score goals if they keep on playing like this and as I said, not putting it in there at all. That can go in. Yep. He's made the run again. Otherwise, if you're a forward, you're just going to stop running because the ball doesn't come in. Same thing again. Put it in. Put it in now. That ball, that whipped in there. Yeah. You don't even have to look in there, because the ball's come back to him. It's rolled to him softly, so he can do that. And it's so easy for defenders, the Man City defenders today, because there was no balls coming in. They're never going to score unless they start doing that.
I'll say one thing, and I know this will be true of you as it was of me. If that was happening and I was a centre forward, I'd be going bonkers.
Well, that's
ballistic
what I'm
at your wide
They should be going mad in the dressing room and telling them. I'm sure Chris Wilder has spotted that, and they have to change and they have to start doing that. Otherwise, never going to score.